So you're almost 40? Yes. And you've never been married? No. And you don't have kids? No. And you don't want to have kids? No. What have you done with your life? Well...
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we've got a video for you from Man Guide, taking a look at women who are frustrated that a growing number of men no longer seem to care. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's jump right into it.
Asks, I'm often curious to why a woman says, I know my worth, especially when they have nothing to offer other than looks. Some don't even have anything going for them. What is their criteria for establishing their worth? Because women with a lot of baggage seem to have this, I know my worth illusions. All right. Bitches just talk. I mean, seriously. She says she knows her worth. What she's trying to do is sell you on the fact that that used up vagina she has, that she's put countless miles on, is somehow worth premium price, hoping that she can get you to buy the fact.
Kevin is saying what plenty of men already figured out, that I know my worth usually means there is nothing solid behind the slogan at all. Worth shows up in what a person actually brings, not a line that these women just make up.
I believe men are supposed to chase a woman, date her, spoil her, respect and adore her, and love her more. Anything outside of that is just weird. And if you're watching this as a woman, disagreeing with it, thinking it's too much or you don't deserve this, you have been brainwashed and you do not know your own worth. And you may even have internalized misogyny, which you definitely need to work on and heal that.
Her whole list here has the man doing every bit of the giving while she sits back and collects and does nothing. Labeling any woman who disagrees with you as brainwashed is a tidy way to make sure that she never has to hear no. Let me get this straight. You are trying to date at 50 years of age and you are wondering why dudes do not ask you out? I mean, these women are so lost, guys. I don't even know where to begin.
So what I'm telling women is, do not, if you want a family, if you want a husband, do not allow yourself to get to a point where you hit that wall. You are 37, you are looking in the mirror, whatever age that is, and you see a different face and you see your youth going away from you and you start to panic and you can't find yourself in the mirror. Don't let that be the case while you're still on the hunt for a man, or you are going to feel inadequate, depressed, anxious, and rush in to do something toxic to your body to compensate for that. If women just listened more to what people like me are saying, and in your 20s, instead of burying in the career stuff and burying in everything else, you acknowledged the reality that what you have is going to go away. The fertility, the youthful beauty.
I agree with what this woman is saying, and usually she speaks sense when she's talking about these situations here. Waiting until you are 37 years of age to go, oh wow, now I need a family, is just absolutely ridiculous.
Nowadays, you see women waiting. They're waiting. Well, I want to focus on my career. I want to focus on my degree. I want to be successful. Nothing wrong with that. But what happens is they get to 30 and they have an epiphany. They're like, oh shit, I got to hurry up. Mm-hmm. Like we had a guest on here, I won't say the name, timeline. 35 years old, childless, no husband. You're at that, we call it hitting the wall.
Yeah.
And then they become negative around it and start saying men are shitty, men are douchebags. And then they get in their 40s and they end up on TikTok talking shit at 40 years old. Which is pointless, right? What did you do in your 20s? And this is another thing. It's interesting on planning. Watch this, Sean. And I know you get this. You talk to men, you say plan. You counsel women, plan. I ask a woman on the show, what's your 2 to 5 year plan? I don't know. You don't know.
But yet you want a quality man.
You're 35 years old.
This guy is honestly being fair about it. There is nothing wrong with wanting a career. If that's what you want as a woman, I couldn't care less. The problem is pretending that the trade-off does not exist. Ask a woman demanding a high-quality man what her own plan is, and the room tends to go silent.
Being in your late 20s is so hard.
I've seen a few people talk about this and just kind of the loneliness of your late 20s, and especially people who are kind of in this middle stage of, hey, I'm not married, don't have kids, not in a relationship, but I'm also not going out every weekend. I spend a lot of my time by myself. I live alone. I come home from work, I go to the gym, I spend my evenings alone. And on the weekend lately, I feel like I've been so exhausted that all I want to do is like spend time by myself. And I'm struggling with questions about work. You know, am I passionate about what I'm doing? Am I good at it? Should I be traveling right now and not working? Or should I be trying to work remotely so that I can travel? Like, there's just all these things that I think I would like to experience. And it's hard to know, well, when am I going to experience those things?
It is crazy to me that women will make videos and post them online talking about how lonely they are. These women have no idea what the word lonely even means. It's actually insane to me.
I had a wonderful day at the beach today, but now it's Friday night, and I'm all alone.
Again, we have another one of those videos, guys, where women just post complete nonsense. Like, who the hell asked if you had fun at the beach? Like, what on earth are these women doing, guys?
I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't drink anything without feeling.
Those men did not disappear. The years she spent assuming they would wait simply stacked up.
Woman's 35 and she ain't got kids yet, she's really panicking. So you start to say things like kids, family. You can mention that shit.
Andrew is just reading a clock that everyone can see and most people refuse to talk about. A woman at 35 with no kids suddenly bringing up family is not a coincidence.
Let's talk about what Charlie Kirk said.
We've basically told a great generation of young women, don't get married, don't have kids, go get a corporate job, and it's created mass political hysteria. And then in their early 30s, they get really upset because they say, you know, the boys don't want to date me anymore because they're not at their prime. And people get mad when I say that. Well, it's just true. If you're in your early 30s, I'm sorry, it's like you're not as attractive in the dating pool as you were in the early 20s. But again, you have your corporate job and cats, so I thought, you know,
This generation of women, I would say generations of women, have been fed this idea that it is more important for you to make money and to be independent and to live on your own in your 20s and your 30s. And then you're going to find a guy who wants to marry you. You're going to settle down. You're going to be able to have kids. And you can spend the next 10 to 20 years doing it all or balancing both. And that is a lie. That has absolutely caused mass hysteria. That is a lie that has caused a lot of disappointment and devastation.
It is quite something to hear a woman admit that the early 20s dating pool was the best hand she could ever hold, and these women just completely squander it the whole damn time, and then they wonder why they're single at 37 years of age. Hilarious.
Ever notice how modern male characters are either a joke or a coward? 1 minute you've got guys like Ken, completely useless, desperate for validation, or Thor, once a warrior, now a pure comedy show. Or they turn once mighty characters into somebody old, broken, and irrelevant, like Luke Skywalker or Indiana Jones. Now you compare those to the classic icons, Bond, Clint Eastwood, Cary Grant. They weren't always perfect, but they sure were competent. Modern Hollywood doesn't want strong men. It wants you to be passive, weak, and second guess yourself. So why don't we share in the comments one old school movie that you believe gets masculinity?
I think this guy is honestly onto something. The movie heroes that boys grow up with have been slowly stripped of any backbone at all. I can't even watch modern day crap, guys. The main character dude is just some simp idiot every single time. It's actually disgusting. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.